First of all, can we talk about you two, the relationship you've got, clearly the friendship you have as well. Why has it worked so well since you came to Manchester United, and the combination that you've got on the pitch too, Bryan?
No, I think, especially with Ahmad, obviously we have a good relationship. He helped me when I came. Obviously, we speak the same language, so it was easier for me to go with him, and he was telling me a bit how it was working here as well. So I think we built the relationship from the first day.
How did he describe what life was working here?
With him?
Yeah.
No, it's a fun guy. Obviously, he works hard at training, and obviously, it's only easy to play with him because he understands the game well, and he's a good player as well.
Ahmed, what is it about Bryan that you instantly hit it off with and clicked?
Yeah, like you say, obviously at the beginning was a little bit hard to play together, but yeah, we try to build some things not only in the pitch but even outside the pitch, because we speak the same language, French. So it will be a little bit easy for us to understand what we can do in the pitch and outside the pitch. So we try to build that relationship, and yeah, what you can see in the pitch, we are trying to do better every game, and we want to continue like this for the end of the season.
How easy is that to do, to find that combination on the pitch?
Honestly, at the beginning it wasn't easy, but like I say, because we speak French, so it's come a bit easy because we can speak in French. And then the manager, also the staff, is there to help us. So we are trying to do better every game.
Bryan, would you like to add to that?
No, he's right. Obviously, when we speak the same language, it's easier to find the links, because we can talk about what happened during the game. Even during the game, it's easier because sometimes he wants the ball somewhere, so I know, and me the same. And even after the game, we can discuss about some offensive play that we could have been better, and it's only easier.
You yourself, you've hit the ground running here. The transition from Brentford to come to Manchester United. Why has it been so easy, or how have you made it look so easy?
Yeah, first of all, it's not easy at all. No, I think I just rely on the hard work, on training, even outside of the pitch, what I'm doing on the side to put every chance is for me to do well here. And obviously, like I said with Ahmad, but the whole team helped me a lot to grow as a player here, to find my place and find my automatism with the team. So yeah.
When you say to grow as a player, how much do you feel you've developed and grown in the short time that you've been here?
Yeah, I think a lot, because obviously we have a great group of players. So in trainings you have to be at 100% every time, because everyone is working hard, everyone is very good, and obviously if you want to play and be the best, you have to put 100% on the pitch, and that makes you only develop and improve yourself.
Ahmed, how would you sum up United's season so far? When you look at it, because you obviously haven't got as many games as you've been used to in the past. Grimsby, just from an outsider looking in, that result, that performance, that must have been rock bottom, but the way that you've come back as a team and grown and developed since then, how would you sum this period up?
For my personal side, I think we are improving. We are improving a lot, especially as a team, because I can remember last season some of the game wasn't easy for us. We were trying to go in the game already thinking we lost already the game, but this season is different mindset, different energy. We go to the game, we feel it, we can win this game. So I think we are improving, and the staff also is helping us to do that step in the game. And yeah, we are not really happy in the table we are right now, but we will improve in the after. And I can what I can say, I'm sure we will do much better for the next game.
Talk to me about that mindset then, because Ruben had said something similar last season as well, that he felt that you were in that sort of losing streak, that losing run, that you went into matches not thinking you could win. So how does that mindset change?
I think we are a different team now. We know this season is different than last season. We play 1 week a game, so we have to try to do better every game. And the mindset is positive in the dressing room. We are a different team. So Bruno is a leader, Maguire, everyone, even Brian. So I think the energy is positive. Honestly, is much better than last season. And like I say, we want to do better every game, and I promise we will do better every game.
Do you see yourself as a leader, Brian?
I don't really know. I don't really know. I just like try to be myself, and I think I'm not really a leader off the pitch, but on the pitch I try to talk a lot with the teammates, to give like some indication, to help them like in any ways, you know, even to lift them up sometimes if they need. That's what I try to do. But outside the pitch, I don't really like to talk loud or like do speech. But
But inside the locker room, the dressing room, you're quite vocal?
It depends on what way.
What mood you're in?
No. Like I love to make jokes, doing banters, but that's loud I am.
When you look at the Premier League table as it is, and you obviously want to be better and higher than what you are, but do you look at it and think, because of the way the season is going for everybody, do you look and see it as a real opportunity that European football, to start with, let alone Champions League football, can come back to Old Trafford?
Of course, to be honest, like even when I was in Brentford, I was always aiming high. So like never like thinking we want to stay in the league or something. I always wanted to aim high. So obviously now in Manchester, that's why I still aim as well. I think as Ahmad said, we have a very good group, good players, good mentality, and obviously like the staff is pushing us every time, and he trusts us. He knows we have good abilities, and obviously like we not like quite happy because we know we can do better, and we know we know we have so much more on us. Even if as Ahmad said, it's been better. I think we still growing, still develop, and obviously we want to aim high as possible.
What can be the ambition this season? What can be realistic?
It's too early to say something like maybe, I don't know, but right now it's too early to say something positive. But what I can say is we are trying to improve as a team, and from each player we demand a lot, because we play for Manchester United and it's a big club, so we have to try to do better every game. And what I can say now is we are doing step by step, and I hope at the end of the season we can be much better than the beginning of the season.
If I was to come back in a couple of years' time, what would you have hoped to have happened?
Honestly, why not winning the league? Why not? Dreaming is possible, no? So let's dream, and that's it.
Is that the dream for you as well?
Of course. Of course. If you come to Manchester United, you want to win titles, and the Premier League is one of them, so why not?
And I know that AFCON is coming up on the horizon and you've got ambitions there as well. When you were growing up, when you were little and just wanted to be a footballer, because you never know which way your path's going to go, you don't know where you're going to end up playing for at the elite level. Was it always to represent your country?
Yeah, of course. It's a big honor. It's a big responsibility, you know, to play for your country. I remember when I was young, I still watch my country playing AFCON. So it will be my first AFCON to play. So I already missed 2. So I hope to play this one. So yeah, it will be a big honor, and I am proud to represent my country in this AFCON.
Third time lucky. After missing 2, and for you yourself, to represent your country.
Yeah, obviously it's something great. Something sometimes you can't really describe, obviously, because that I think, in my opinion, football is bigger in my country. People are living for it, and they always wait for the international games to be happy. So it's, as you said, a big responsibility, but that's something we like. We see people happy when we win. Obviously, it's sad when we lose, but I think it's football. But yeah, same as me, it's gonna be my first AFCON, hopefully, because I missed the last one. But yeah, it's something big.
Were you like Ahmed watching it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I was watching.
I play against him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, of course I was watching the AFCON when I was younger, World Cup as well. Remind me a lot.
Good. Well, thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
On Thursday night, Manchester United take on West Ham United. Now, Manchester United are back to winning ways, Crook. You've got to be delighted about that. You know, they have a bad game. They've had 5 unbeaten. They lose to Everton. Okay, dust themselves down. And then they go to Inform Palace and get a victory. You must be fist pumping.
Do you know the issue I've got?
You've got right? Quite a few, yeah.
It is when they get beat and when they're bad, they are really bad. You know, Grimsby in the League Cup was an abomination. Hammered away from home in the Manchester derby. Everton against 10 men was one of the worst Manchester United performances I've ever seen. If they'd won that game, they'd be level on points with Villa and Chelsea in the top 4. So that's where my frustration comes in, because they're capable of getting results as they did in the second half. Or as I mentioned at the top of the pod, I think a lot of that was down to the fact Palace had a long away trip on Thursday night, only had about 60 hours to prepare for the game. But the first half performance was shocking. You know, a lack of energy. There was no willingness to run off the ball. The system for me was a problem. Again, he did make a little tweak actually in the second half. He got Mbeumo higher up the pitch, almost playing in alongside Xerxes, and that enabled them to go on and win the game. But the next bad performance is only ever around the corner, and it'll probably come on Thursday night. He's not going to be comfortable, whatever happens at Old Trafford.
I do feel a little bit sorry for him, Kev. I mean, I don't feel sorry for him very often. Because there's not much joy in his world at the moment. I don't know why that is, but there doesn't seem to be much joy in his world at the moment. Even to the point where when Mason Mount scores what turns out to be the winner, he is at the Chelsea buffet filling his plate with every kind of possible bit of food stuff. And I have to shout out to him, Crook, baby Jesus has just scored. And he just turned round. He didn't celebrate. He didn't cheer. He didn't run over to the screen to have a look at it. He just went, how the hell are we winning this game?
Well, yes. I mean, we had quite a long kind of text conversation on Monday after that performance against Everton. He was not a happy man, I have to say. And with good reason, but we slightly differ on the reasons for this. Because I do speak up for Amorim, and I don't think he helps himself sometimes. Some of the things he says publicly, I think, really hurt his cause. But it's almost like a frustrated supply teacher and the kids just won't behave. Because there are spells in every game where they just don't run. And all of that, I get the impression, sometimes you get coaches where you get the impression, he's told them 100 times, if if you do this, then we can win the game. We can do this. And it all disappears out their heads as soon as the game starts. But it's the lack of willingness to do the basics, the running, the fighting, all that stuff. The reason we talk about this so much in football is that it's a low-scoring sport, and that stuff matters. All that stuff makes a difference. Intensity, fight, all that stuff. And you only have to be off it a few percentage points at this level, and you're dead in the water. And that's what happened against Everton. I know he made mistakes tactically. I get that. I do get that against Everton, against 10 men. But there was so much space for players to run into. And just 5-yard passes, underhit, overhit, the wrong angles, the wrong runs, all that stuff. Now, he can fix some of that on the training ground, but not all of it. I think this goes back way, way before him. So many performances with players not running, not fighting, and just kind of collectively giving up. I think they need to still be looking in the mirror. I still think this is largely a recruitment/player issue rather than a coaching issue.
I think you're right, and I think the Everton performance sort of is an example of that, because actually Everton just worked a lot harder. Jack Grealish was sick at the end of the game. He had cramp. I was in the tunnel with him. He was like literally on his knees. He was like, everyone thought I was going down with cramp because I was trying to waste time. I wasn't. I literally had just dashed 80 yards that way and then 80 yards that way. I was done. It was, it was absolutely exhausting. But, David Moyes got that buy-in from those players, and it's only very rarely that you see that from Manchester United. And you just think if you did that, it would take you to the next level. Of course, there is a recruitment issue. The quality is not there. I went through the squad with him yesterday. The fact is a lot of the players that they've got are either very young and inexperienced, someone like a Dorgu, who obviously has some talent, because otherwise they wouldn't have scouted him, but he's feeling the pressure of wearing the Manchester United shirt. And then a lot of the other players either are towards the end of their career and on their way out of Manchester United, or they've just come in. There's not enough of those middle band players, those 25 to 28-year-olds that are in the prime of their career. There's not that. And that is, I think, a major issue. The squad is very unbalanced in terms of age, I think, as well, and experience. It used to be, years gone by, that Crystal Palace would be trying to take advantage of Manchester United's tough away trip in Europe, but the roles were very much reversed, weren't they, on Sunday? I wonder how it will pan out on Thursday night when they take on West Ham.
Football is full of loud friendships, flashy celebrations, and social media theatrics, but the connection between Bryan Mbeumo and Amad Diallo feels refreshingly different. Their relationship is subtle, genuine, and built on a shared understanding of the game rather than online attention. Both players are creative attackers who think quickly and take risks, which naturally creates a footballing bond. Mbeumo plays with direct power, while Amad is all balance and flair, yet they share the same instinct: play forward, play fast, and play beautifully. When they're on the pitch together, their movements feel synchronized: quick combinations, clever passes, and the confidence to try something unpredictable. Part of their connection comes from having similar journeys. Each was underrated, doubted, and forced to fight for recognition. That shared struggle creates empathy. Instead of jealousy, you see genuine encouragement, small gestures that say, "I believe in what you're becoming." They don't hype their friendship for cameras. They simply support each other, compete with each other, and grow together. In a football era obsessed with drama, Mbeumo and Amad offer something rare: a quiet bond that pushes both players higher. It's not loud, but it's powerful, and fans are starting to notice.